want to talk to you today about building strong connections through sending the message of love. It's so vital and it's so practical that we are trying to reinforce, we are looking for ways to build and protect our connections. And then at the same time, we experience these disconnections. The idea of solving the disconnect is like this. Understand that fear and love are enemies. They're at war with one another. And so love or connection drives away the fear in our relationship, and it actually brings out the best in us. The opposite of disconnect fills that void, fills that space with fear, and it brings out the worst in both of us. So the idea of getting our connection back is really what sets us up to send that message of love, driving away the anxiety so that the very best of us can have a relationship, even in conflict, even in disagreement. 100% of the time when somebody would come into my office and ask, for marriage counseling, as they sit there, I understand that they have a high level of anxiety because they've been living disconnected long enough to actually end up in an office asking for help. I don't know why people take so long, but they just wait forever. They wait until, it's like going to the doctor after your arm falls off. You're like, could you help me with my arm? You're like, that's how people come in asking for marriage advice, is because it just feels terrible. It's that we've had so much anxiety for so long. So they want to go through a big list of, a court case of who did what and stuff. And I was like, whoa. We're not doing that. Here's what I want to do. I want to ask you this question. What is the goal of your relationship? And they're a little taken back because they don't really understand what I'm asking. So usually the husband says, well, we're going to raise our kids so they don't go to prison and, save enough money so we're not miserable old people. And, have a ministry for Jesus. I say, okay, so that would be the goal of your parenting, your finances, and your spiritual life or your ministry. What is the goal of your marriage? And they're kind of stumped because it's been a long time since they thought about their love. And this is what I need people to take a strong look at. What are you doing to build a relationship where you want to live? What are you doing with this connection? If you don't make it a priority, it's not going to accidentally happen. As a matter of fact, fear is going to war against that. What are you doing to drive the fear out? And they don't have a great answer, and so I inform them. I say, well, I think the current goal that you have is you're cultivating a safe distance. How much distance do I need from you to feel safe? Because I'm living to protect myself from you in our marriage. So as we live together, not understanding our goal, then I don't take any responsibilities for, my goal is to keep you away from me. So if you get too close and I roll a relational grenade out there, kaboom, we get our space back, but I blame you. I blame you for the distance that I feel. I blame you for not loving me because I'm not at all aware. I have a goal. I am creating distance on purpose with you. It's my goal, but I blame you. So I want to start by helping us understand you have a goal. You have a goal in your relationships. It's yours. Nobody can change it. Nobody stewards it but you. If you have the goal of distance, let me tell you something. That person, whether it's your spouse, your friend, your child, your boss, your senator, whoever it is, when your goal is distance, that person can't do anything right. That's what helps you keep your distance. You don't want to get close to somebody that's messing up. You don't want to get close to somebody who's mean and nasty. So the way you perceive them, the way you interpret their motives, the way that you communicate with them, it justifies your actions of distance, but it's coming from your goal. Nobody manages this goal but you. And if you keep the goal of distance, that creates a problem. So I will tell this couple, what's your goal? What's your goal? And they go, oh, well, I said, is it to keep the distance? If either one of them says yes, then I inform them, this is our last time together. I will not be working with you if your goal is distance. You're doing a fabulous job without me. You don't need my help creating distance. Bravo. If there's one person that wants to work on them, that's fine. But this thing here, if one of you have a goal of distance, I'm done. I've done this long enough. I know what happens from here. We continue talking. They continue searching. I said, well, what do you want in this relationship? And, the man will say, well, peace. I say, okay, peace. Your goal is peace. And ma'am, have a conversation? Like, okay, so peace and a conversation. So that was probably in your wedding vows, is what you're telling me? That you hope to have peace and be able to have a conversation someday. No. And eventually they start talking about their love. Being friends, trusting, feeling respected, feeling supported. And eventually I just keep asking questions until I can reframe it to say, so you want a loving, intimate connection? And they say, yeah, that's what I want. Boom, I can help you with that. And you're going to need some help with that because everything you've been doing up until now has been managing your distance. And so here comes the important thing of, again, owning myself in the relationship. I choose you because my goal is connection. That is a primary step of a successful relationship is I will manage me. I choose you and my goal is connection. I understand that my primary function in life really is to line myself up with heaven and move towards people in love.